Good job, Chop. I like your mission, and I really like your food. Super tasty. Cheers. Tasty. Got this little espresso with the shot of Sambuca in it because we're on vacation. So good. I love that anise flavor with the espresso. Delicious. Welcome to Destination Eat Drink, the travel channel for foodies. I'm Brent Peterson. I'm an American living in Portugal, but today we're back in the States in Providence, Rhode Island. We're visiting family and friends here in Rhode Island for a few days, like we do every year. And I thought I would share some of my favorite places here in Providence. And this is the Trinity Brewhouse, and I've been coming here since it opened in Providence back in 1994. So 30 years I've been coming here because they make really, really good beer. And the point of this video today is to try and convince you that Providence is a great foodie city because, you know, Boston gets all the ink here in New England. Sometimes people talk about Portland, Maine, but Providence, I put it right up there. I think sometimes it gets overlooked. So if you like this kind of food and travel content, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, really appreciate it. All right, so what did we get here? We got the Kolsch, because it's warm today, even though it's getting later in the year. It's really warm today in Providence, so I didn't want a heavy beer, I want a light, crisp beer, and that's what a Kolsch is. Originally, of course, brewed in Cologne, that's where it came from, but now you can find a Kolsch just about everywhere, and it's light, it's crisp, but it's not boring. It has, you know, a little bit of hoppiness to it, gives it a little bitterness on the finish, which is nice. I like it. And pint of this was $6, so good price for a nice craft beer. All right, we're going to hit a couple more places today, and hopefully you'll agree with me by the end that Providence is a really top-notch foodie city that you should visit. But for now, cheers. Tasty. This is the culinary hub of Providence, or CHOP, and this is part of the Genesis House in Providence, which is a nonprofit project to help folks learn employment skills and also teaches some of them English. So this kind of project is close to my heart because I taught English as a second language to immigrants in Austin for a while and in Honolulu for a while. And it was very rewarding. And now as an immigrant myself in Portugal, I know how important it is to teach new arrivals the language so that they can integrate into the culture. So it was a great project, and now what they're doing is they just opened this restaurant, CHOP, here in Providence, and they're giving folks the skills that they need to have a career in the culinary arts. So not only kitchen, but also front of the house. So they learn the business of the restaurant. It's a great program, and I'm glad that they opened it. So let's try their food. They've got different stuff on the menu. And this is a shiitake barbecue sandwich. Yummy barbecue sauce. Nice and crispy. That is good. It has pickled onions and pickled cucumbers, a little cilantro. Heart. That is really good. Coleslaw on the side. Crunchy, tasty. And then it comes with these garlic smashed potatoes. So I love this new trend of smashed potatoes. They're like fries, but crispy and delicious, but you get more of that fluffy potato on the inside. It's almost like steak fries, but better because there's even more. And these are super tasty. Man, these guys are good. I can't wait to see what these guys do. This is just their soft opening. They're not officially open yet, but they will be by the time this video comes out, they'll be open. So good job, Chop. I like your mission and I really like your food. Super tasty. This place is called Ogie's Trailer Park, and you can see why. They've got little facades of trailers all around here. I mean, this is like hip, retro 50s trailer park vibe. It's really cool. On one side is the kitchen. On the other side is the bar. And cool people work here. People with facial hair, lots of facial hair, and lots of tattoos. So what did we get? Well, what I wanted to get was something called an Olneyville hot wiener. And this is something that was invented in Rhode Island. Origin is disputed. Most people say it was at Olneyville Hot Wieners invented it about 80 years ago. But like all good foodie stories, it's up for debate as to when it was actually invented. Anyway, to tell you what the traditional Olneyville hot wiener is, it's a hot dog, but it's smaller. It's skinnier hot dog, and it's served on a steamed bun with chopped onion, mustard, never ketchup, and meat sauce. And the meat sauce is flavored with spices like cumin and celery salt and stuff like that. But I did not get the traditional one. What I got is the vegan version. So there's no meat sauce on it. Chopped onion, chopped scallion they do, brown mustard. And then this bun is not steamed, it's toasted. So a little bit different. They do their own spin on it, which is cool. And a vegan sausage in here. So let's give it a try. Which side? So the raw onions give you some sharpness, vinegar from the mustard, and then the hot dog. It's really good. This was famously like a after hours type food. Like you would go in 1 o'clock in the morning after a night of drinking and get 3 of these. And the way they used to serve them was you would line the hot dogs up, line the hot wieners up on his arm, and then they'd serve them that way. And, you know, nothing you want on your hot dog more than sweaty arm hair. But that's what they served, you know. It was like after hours, a hangover cure. And they were called gaggers, or in Rhode Island, Gaggahs. So that's what I wanted to come and try here. And it's pretty tasty. This is a super hip place. It's not in a neighborhood that you would probably come to, but it's worth making a trip. They got parking out front, so you can easily do it. And the menu looks pretty good, and the Gaggah is tasty. Oh, and there may or may not be beer in here. May or may not. But whatever's in there is still cold. Good treat. No hangover tomorrow. Last year when we came to Rhode Island to visit family and friends, we did a whole video on Federal Hill because it's one of my favorite places in Providence, and it's the Little Italy of Providence, and I'd put it up against the Little Italy in Boston or New York as far as quality of food goes. So we stopped at a couple of our favorite places. I went to Tony's Colonial and got some broccoli rabe we're going to have with our pasta tonight. That'll be delicious. Got some Sicilian olives from there. We went to Scalo, which is a bakery that's been around since 1916. Got a lemon square and a date bar, and we might have those for breakfast. We'll see if they last till breakfast tomorrow. And then we came to Venda Ravioli. This place is right on Di Pasquale Square, and this is the kind of place where you'll hear opera being played in the grocery store. And we just, you know, they have a huge grocer in there. They have one of the best cheese selections in all of New England. But we just wanted to grab a quick coffee and this little almond biscotti. Okay, this one is really crisp. Need a jackhammer. Doesn't, you know, sometimes you see biscottis like that. Sometimes you see them soft, sometimes you see them baked hard. It's not gonna matter because I'm gonna dunk it right into my coffee. Crunchy, so good. So, got this little espresso with the shot of Sambuca in it because we're on vacation. So good. I love that anise flavor with the espresso. Delicious. You ask about the prices stuff. This was like 12 bucks. The two pastries were, I think, $9.50 together. And then I think this was like 10 bucks for the broccoli rabe, for the olives, and then I got a little baby Tyrone to enjoy. So we're gonna hit a few more places in Providence, but it's not a trip to Rhode Island without a trip to Federal Hill. Perfect. Well, somehow the lemon square and the date square made it to the next morning. So here we are in our little Airbnb in East Greenwich, Rhode Island, and ready to have some breakfast. So lemon squares, you know, they're not unique, but it just seems like the bakeries in Rhode Island do a really, really good job with lemon squares. So when we come here, we really like getting them. Tasty. I think the crust is just more cakey. I think that's why I like them here. And date square is a little different. It has the crust on the bottom and then the little crumble on the top. Very crumbly on top. Oh man, that's so good. Sweet with the dates. And then I wanted to show you something else we got. This bag is pepper biscuits, and this is a definite Rhode Island thing. We got these at Dave's, which is a Rhode Island grocery store. Pepper biscuits are just, you know, little crunchy flour and water biscuits with pepper. So they have a little spice to them, crunchy. Love pepper biscuits. Hard to find them anywhere else in the U.S. This company, Catanzano's, they're the main producer of pepper biscuits in Rhode Island. They also make a really good wine biscuit, which is the same idea. Flour, water with little wine. And those are really good as well. You can get them in grocery stores here in Rhode Island. A lot of coffee shops and cafes will have pepper biscuits as well. So that'll do it for this video about Providence. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us the like, subscribe to the channel. You can also support me at buymeacoffee.com/destinationeatdrink. I also have a new Substack out, destinationeatdrink.substack.com. I write a lot about life in Portugal and food too, so you can subscribe to that for free. I'm Brent Peterson, and see you down the road.